It's time to play some stuff.
What is up, everybody? Time for some play some stuff here in November of 2012. We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the launch of Elder Scrolls Skyrim. And for the 1-year anniversary, I was thinking of doing a podcast, but I figured, you know what, that'd be too boring. Instead, let's just play the darn game, do some videos of me messing around with some new mods. Don't know why I'm coughing so much lately. I'm not sick or anything, but let's try moving the mic so I don't blow on it that much. Alright. What we're looking at here is a half-submerged dwarven airship because the physics on this thing are completely and totally out of whack. This is the Dwemer Skyship mod, and as you can tell, it's very, very early beta, which is why there's grass growing in it because it's half underground. But if we go up to the steering wheel, or the ship's wheel, if you want to call it that, we can actually activate this. There's 2 flight modes, and I'm playing around with the second one right now. But what I think I want to do, let's go to let's go to books. Skyship configuration, fly mode. Let's do player attached to ship. This is the most basic one. I've already tried this. It is not compatible with companions. We're going to do some experimenting with this. So you activate the ship and teleport you around. And now in the first flight mode, you're like this. You're teleported a ways away from the ship. Your character technically is still there. So if you have companions, you'll see them start teleporting. If you have companions, you'll see them start falling through. And obviously the flight is very bugged. That's why I'm constantly stopping and going. Anyways, so we're flying above the Whiterun Plains. I left all of my companions, so I'm still using the UFO mod, Ultimate Follower Overhaul. I left all my companions over by the Mage, Warrior, and Thief Stones near Riverwood. So we're going to go fly over there, and we're going to try out the second flight mode to see if it's compatible. I would say enjoy the scenery, but obviously the flight of this thing is really bugged, as you can tell with all the stop-and-go motion. Let's hit the brakes and stop the ship, and I'll give you an actual, tour of it. Now this mod is very similar to a mod like this that existed back in Oblivion, except the Oblivion mod was extremely buggy because the physics, the in-game physics, just weren't in place. How do we get going? I think I set my stop mode to enter. Oh, there we go. Unless I just crashed the game. Oh, there we are. Good. So there's not even any kind of interior or anything. And the interior is almost like a glass-bottom boat, except you can fall through that. There's textures missing, and there's a missing floor tile here. I really think what this mod could use is a moving house mod thing where you can go below deck, similar to the ship mods in Morrowind. And it's basically it. You got the elvish. Is that a lady or some kind of elf thing? Or I don't know. It's supposed to be a dwarf ship or something like that. Some of the glitches, of course, are some of the teleporting, obviously, and in the alternate fly mode... Oh, wait, there's another one. You just run right through that. This mod needs some work. What would also be cool is if you could climb up these rope ladders. I keep forgetting this is in Guild Wars 2, so there's actually first-person mode here. It'd be nice if you could climb up to, like, a crow's nest or something like that. Though the way the physics are right now with the way the physics work with the other flight mode, probably wouldn't be a good idea, because if you think this is jerky... Oop, almost fell to my death there. Just you wait. Let's see. We are at the Whiterun Plains. We want to go to... Oh, they're just added a custom marker I don't want. We want to set course down to these stones over here. So go roughly about south by southeast. Yeah, fly towards that custom marker I totally didn't need to make. And I don't think there's any physics. If I just went straight, I'd probably fly straight through the mountain. This is obviously a very early beta type mod. So let's get some altitude here. This mod will be maybe or is it my keyboard? I'm hitting too many buttons at once. So we should get up in the air first, then zip across, and then come in for a landing. Yeah, not exactly like flying a plane or anything like that. One thing I'm thinking about, though, when it comes to these mods, if the next DLC for this game, I think it's Dragonborn is the name of it, the next DLC of this game actually brings in flying dragons as mounts. I wonder if that release is going to make this mod obsolete. Similar to other situations where the modders program in some things in, like a script engine, like I'm using the Skyrim script extender for this, nicknamed Sexy, because the initials are SKXXKSE, Skyrim script extender. But it'd be nice when the next DLC comes out if Bethesda puts in flying mount support natively that doesn't require all this coding. Because flyable airships, man, people have wanted flyable airships ever since Oblivion, when the game first had the Havoc physics engine and stuff. Coming in for a landing there, we have to change the flight mode. People have wanted flying airships ever since physics have been in this game. I mean, an airship is kind of like a big achievement in most RPGs, though I'm sure the Final Fantasy games have spoiled most of us. But, let's see, come in for a landing here. Just drop this sucker down. Of course, there's no physics, like I said, so if I just held this button down, or I didn't stop the descent, I'll just go right through the water, through the ground, and through the bottom of the world. Collision detection, yeah, it'd be nice if they put some of that in here, but I remember some of the ship mods in Morrowind. The collision detection got a tad crash-happy with that setup. Alright, stop here. Where are the stones? Because that's where I left everybody. Those look like... that is something else. That's a Daedric shrine? That doesn't look like him. Better hit the brakes. Oh wait, no, that could be it. It's just not loading everything correctly. Great, I'm stuck. Stop the ship. Change. Okay, there we go. Didn't I tell you this is a very early beta? Everything about this mod just screams very early beta in development. So... where's my guy? Oh, alright. Da-ding-ding! I don't think that's where I'm supposed to be. Check the map. Yeah, I'm not even close. The stone... actually, no, that is the Guardian Stones. I think. Well, at least we're close enough to the ground that... ooh, nice. I only jammed the ship through a couple of trees. It's like running the darn thing aground. How come these don't look... that's a Necromancer Coven. Not what I'm looking for. Or mage or something like that. Where are the... check the map. When all else fails, check the map. Alright. I'm a little west of where I need to be, but at least I can see the ship from the stones. Well, I suppose let's fly over there and let's mess around with mode number 2 on here. Of course, can I get aboard? Yep, there we go. Alright, let's bring that book back out. Books. Dwemer Skyship configuration. Change the fly mode to player movable on deck. Now this is interesting because when you go to... there are separate keybinds for the ship. When you go to bind your keys, you don't want them to be the same as your movement keys. It may sound pretty simple, but then your character is just going to run right off the ship. Second flight mode is a little buggy compared to the first. But as you can see, my guy can still move around on the ship, but the steering wheel has disappeared. But if I use my controls, the player will actually move the ship if I can stop the stopping going thing. Of course, there is the there is the danger that I could go flying off the ship if I turn too fast or something like that. Yeah, the physics in this game, I'm guessing, weren't made for something like this. I really hope that the flying mount support will really improve things, though. As soon as this thing quits the stop and go stuff. Mods. Where would mods be without some screwball bugs like this? Stop and go. Stop and go. At least my guy hasn't fallen off yet. Come on. Now, one issue that I've run into with this mod is that the pathing isn't correct. There's no pathing, so your companions aren't going to have a clue how to get on the ship. I want to see if I can trick them into getting on the ship by course, taking advantage of the whole physics glitch with this thing. Since this ship can pass through just about everything, let's see what happens. Of course, shoot. I'm totally gonna crash the game. Isn't it fun doing stuff with Elder Scrolls games that the developers never intended? There's everybody. We got Carridin. I was erroneously calling her Cerwydin, but that's not the name. The new version of the mod actually says it Carridin, or Carrie for short. She's the healer, Senna, companion Senna lookalike as the character's wife. Found a Khajiit in the mage college. Let's hit the brakes on the ship. It's glitching out. The Khajiit is a mage, and Sarana from the Dawnguard expansion, who's been cured of her vampirism. I gotta go through that again one of these days and play as the vampires with like a more darker, evil character instead of this goody two-shoe. So I'm trying to get the scripts on the ship to stop. Into the water I go, and then I get teleported back up top. Okay. Yeah, this thing was glitching out too much. I actually got some better results last time I tried running it. And I have no way of safely getting off the ship. Let me check the magic. Let me check my magic lists. All. I heard there was a parachute spell added to this game. Dread Zombie. Oh, wait, what's that? Carridin, Battle Command, Call Companion. There we go. That'll summon her onto the ship. So let's see. And I've flagged her as essential, so even if she falls to her doom, she's not gonna... There she is, I think. Nope, that did absolutely nothing. I think she fell through the ship and landed in the water. Let's see, how many people we got in robes over there? Oh, wait. Yep. Oh, wait, I just summoned a Frost Atronarch. That would be because I didn't select the spell properly. Conjuration. Conjure Bone Man. No. All. I think it's put in as a power, actually. Yeah, it's set up as a power. That's why. Oh, so it's not like a conjuration ability anymore.
Greetings, Archmage.
You know, time to go. Do-da.
We heading out?
Follow.
Let's get going.
Now, I know she'll teleport to me if I get too far away. But the question is, will the physics of this ship, buggy as it is, be able to handle her? She's probably got some of the most advanced scripting of any of the AI companions out there.
Still here.
Of course, she's not going anywhere because there's no pathing aboard the ship.
You go on ahead.
Let's hit wait here and activate flight mode and see what happens. Last time she fell through the ship and plunged to the ground. Oh, nope. She's still on the deck. I see some potential here. If there's a way I can get the other companions onto the ship, despite the lack of pathing, I could theoretically... Well, let's see how she handles the ship in motion. Let's get some altitude here. Hopefully none of us fall through the ship. Slow down. Can't ascend too fast. Alright, and we're glitching out already. Oh, man. Good old mods. Great, we're stuck. Maybe I'm going a little too fast, or maybe the mod's just bugging out. Handbrake, stop the ship, but at least she's not falling off of it. So this does show some potential if these folks could ever fix the scripting. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to restart the game. Hit save. I'm going to hit save and I'm going to restart the game. And I want to see if, once I get the ship stopped here, stop and quit the flight. Come on. Maybe I should assign a different key other than enter. Stop. I want to try I love mods. But she's still on the ship. But she's probably not going to go anywhere in terms of getting off the ship because there's no pathing. That's the next thing it needs to change in this mod. Only companions that teleport to you if you get too far away from them, I guess, can use the flight mode. And you can only use, if you have a companion, the second flight mode, which is weird and buggy, as we've been seeing.
I really miss my friends from home. Lucas used to bring me cookies with his milk deliveries.
See, that's custom voiceovers for the mod, so... Maybe I should make a companion mod, like some kind of MultimediaJay type Skyrim character. Nah, that mod would be overpowered. Okay, let's stop the ship here. We're stopped. Let's restart the game and see if we get any better performance. Okay, fresh restart has been taken care of. Something I noticed, though, I looked at some of the footage while I was doing this. Wherever you stop your ship, there's actually a marker that's set for it. So let me go get Carradine over there, or Carrie I should call her, now that I know that's how her name's pronounced.
We heading out?
Follow me.
Let's get going.
Since I know I left all the other now, in case the worst happens, all my other companions are already tagged as essential. Let's warp to the Guardian Stones, pick them up, and then use the ship's marker, just go straight back to the ship. Theoretically, that should work. I hope the scripts do that type of stuff.
This one needs something?
You know, time to go. There's one thing about this,
You and I.
let's see, time to go. And Serana.
Yes? Whenever you're ready.
Okay. So we got these four. Are they set to follow? Let's try running away from a bit, see if they come running over. Okay, she's coming. What about the other two? I think the other two are still set to wait here. Go get them. Unless, of course, the UFO mod bugged out again. Yep.
Let's get going.
One of the things that the UFO mod does, it makes the followers can relax.
Walks in your footsteps.
It can make the followers can relax mod obsolete. So, now everybody should be on follow mode. Good. How come Serana's just... Oh, she's way in the back. They're 4 mages anyways. I've been summoning Frost Atronarchs. So look up. There's the airship. Now, let's try... See what happens when I hit Dwemer Skyship. Fast travel. Hopefully we don't all fall to our doom. It'd be funny if it did. Did this work? Where is everybody? She made it. Let me guess. Everybody else is down in the water below. Yep, looks like it. Okay, let's activate the ship and bring the ship down to the bottom. Looks like this isn't gonna work. What happens if your character falls and takes fall damage? Okay, she's here. Better tell her to stay put.
Still here.
Let's see. Better tell her to stay put.
You go on ahead.
Wait here. Let's bring the ship down to the water. I'll bet everybody's down and below. This could actually be... Oops, wrong button. Let's see. Control key, I have it bound to. Okay. One problem with descending the ship too fast. You can take fall damage if you fall too fast, and so can your companions. So... Oh, we're glitching. Now, it is kind of like an accelerator pedal where it doesn't change the speed permanently, so it's kind of like letting off the gas if you let go. Hit the brakes, hit the brakes. Well, let's plunge the ship into the river. There they are. Stop! Stop! Oh, great! My ship is sinking! Scrunch. And I've almost completely submerged the ship. The only way I'm going to be able to use the darn thing now is to... Yeah, I can't even access the ship wheel. Oh, there's everybody. like I figured, they're on the ground. So here's what I have to do. I can't access the wheel from here. Because it's down in that rock. Okay, if I know this mod, I should be able to... Dwemer Skyship config, activate ship. Activate ship. Okay, and let's raise the ship up out of the water. Come on! So we sink the ship down into the earth. If we sink the ship down into the earth... Stop! If we sink the ship down...
I've been sleeping well lately.
Alright, if we sink the ship down into the earth, we can get the companions over the ship, tell them to stay put, and then raise the ship up underneath them. Let's try that.
You are taking us somewhere warm.
Shut up,
Head on.
stand still,
I will
because
keep
the
an
ship's
eye.
coming out of the water. Wait here.
You go on ahead.
Let's get a Serana where she'll be on the ship when it comes back above ground. This is really...
Oh,
Oh,
What is
now
it?
she's gonna get swept away by the current. Oh, wait, no, here comes the ship.
Do you need something?
Stay
you're off on
put,
your own for a
madame.
while?
The ship is
Alright.
coming up out of the earth. Where's Serwydin? Is she still? She's still on the rocks. So when the ship rises up out of the so when the ship, I hope the ship catches her. This is so stupid. If there's any way the mod author can make this a little more user-friendly, so we just scoop them up, right? Yep. All right. Let's get this ship up into the air and fly somewhere. Alright, sun's going down, so we may have to do some of this in the dark. First experiment here. I've got a save game, in case this doesn't work. What happens if we unbind the AI?
Let's get going.
Is the pathing really
You're
useless?
Khajiit walks in your footsteps.
Or are these guys going to glitch you off and go running off the ship?
Do you need something?
Oh, nice. The
Another
Khajiit seems to be
adventure.
walking around. The Khajiit seems to be walking around.
Ready to get going? Let's get going.
They seem to be moving around a little, but I know the pathing is glitched. What happens if I go in here? Will they be smart enough to not run through the hole in the floor? Well, she'll teleport, of course, because she's scripted for that. Yeah, Carrie will move because she's scripted like that. Ooh, Senna almost fell through. Where's the... Alright, where's the other guys? Yeah, they're all glitched out. Definitely the mod author might want to work on the pathing a little. So, alright, let's set them to... What
You're
happens
taking
if...
us somewhere warm.
You know... Let's see. Relax for a while. What happens if you turn on the Relax AI? Of course, that should...
What now?
Let's see. Well, there is no Relax AI for Dawn Guard NPCs. Where are the other two? Back in the ship's hold? Alright.
I'm right behind.
You know... Relax. These people should be doing recreational activities. You know, relax. Why in the world is there a hole in the floor anyways?
May I help you, Archmage?
Unfinished model, maybe? Yeah, okay, here comes the big experiment. We're up in the air, sun's going down. Let's try flying somewhere. And I almost fall to my death. Everybody's
These
still...
sands are cold, but Khajiit
These
feels
two are still in the
warmth
back.
from your presence.
They're doing
You and
recreational
I,
stuff
we're
like
the only
reading
people
books.
in Skyrim worth loving.
Etc.,
That's
etc.,
what
etc. Alright, let's try flying somewhere. Darn it, the sun's going down. No, no altitude changes, just plain old-fashioned set a course and just fly in one direction. I like how the ship does turn and stuff. I'm going past the that barrow at the very beginning of the game. It'd be nice if the steering on this thing evened out the same way that the other controls do. We're glitching. Let's go see how they're doing. Ship is technically moving, even though we're glitching all over the place. These two.
Greetings, Archmage.
They're still in the back.
What do you need, love? Ask anything.
Has the store made any money, even though we're miles away from home?
Of course it has. Would you expect any less of me? Here. This is your half, my love.
And she can
Leaving?
cook something, even though there's
Take the weight
nothing
off.
here to cook with. Glitch. Oh, Serana's really close to falling off the ship. We're still moving too. Oh, good. She's not running through the hole in the floor. The ship is still moving, right? Or is she following me because her AI is still on? Yeah, she's not affected by the relax mod. Is the ship even still... No, the ship's moving a little. Let's try giving it some gas.
Greetings, Archmage.
Oh, she just teleported because I got too far away. Let's see if I can kill everybody by flying too fast, although I don't think this is going to work too well. First person view, please.
May I help you,
Oh, great.
Archmage?
Flying into a snowstorm. Snowstorm averted.
Greetings, Archmage.
Greetings, Archmage. Greetings, Archmage. Greetings, Archmage. Oh, we're about to fly over an
May I
undiscovered
help you,
location.
Archmage?
Shut up. Go back to your cabin. See, the stupid part is, if I fly the ship into a mountainside, the thing's going to clip right through the mountain and we're just going to fall off. Is that the... Yeah, I think... Is that the... No. That's the bridge coming out of all this time, and we're barely over river... Oh, shoot. All this time, we're just flying over Riverwood. Well, you get the picture. I'm going to play around with this a little more, but why does the flying have to be so bugged? Or is it one of those deals where we feel like we're going slow because we're way up in the air? Oops. Well, don't descend too quickly with this thing, of course. Anyone fall through the hole in the floor? Nope. Nope, not yet. Sharana and those Khajiit-style glowy eye thingies are still... Everybody's falling because the ship's descending really fast. This is why you should wear your seatbelts, folks. Stop the descent. Stop the descent. Okay, I think if we crash into some trees, that's where some of the trouble comes from. And if you look off to your left, you can see scenic Whiterun, all lit up at night. Or left. Some tour guide I turned it. Okay. I gotta get her to teleport somewhere back here and then tell her to stay put. We still descending? Oh, this thing is glitching out all over the place. We go way back here. Oh, clip it. Can't even get a good camera angle here. Shoot. Oh, there she is.
Greetings, Archmage.
Nope, now she's over here. Darn teleport script. Time to go. And wait here.
You go on ahead.
Yeah. I don't need someone going, "Greetings, Archmage! Greetings, Archmage!" Yeah, and she can sing way the heck back there. Fortunately, we didn't get attacked by any dragons. With my total lack of luck, I'm surprised we haven't gotten attacked by any dragons. Of course, they'll probably go into combat AI. Of course, since this is a flying mount, we are pretty much going to fly over Whiterun. Let's see what happens if we bring this thing down inside the city. I thought that the towns in Skyrim were their own instance, but I have seen dragons attack inside the city. But let's just see what happens. Although everybody who's used any kind of flight mod of any sort, including the Witch's Broomstick mod that came out not too long ago, probably already knows what's going to happen here. But alright, I'm not going to bore you folks to death with endless rambling while this ship moves at 2 miles an hour, so we'll come back when we've brought the ship in for a landing. Okay, we've stopped the ship right over Whiterun's exterior model, where we're not supposed to be. Let's bring her in for a landing. Down she goes. Glitches galore. Might take some fall damage from descending too fast. There's our answer. And there goes the ship. Yep. This is an exterior instance, and I fell through the world. Okay, let's hit the up button to bring the ship back up from the depths and scoop everybody up. I hope. Come on, ship. Come back up, ship. I gotta admit, this is pretty fun. Wouldn't it be funny, though, if the ship came up out of the earth and I was in the wrong spot and I'd have to bring it back down again? As you can tell, low poly scenery textures. Where's my ship? Okay, shoot. Let's see, oh, there it comes. It's just glitching as it's coming back out of the ocean, or out of the ground. It should scoop everybody up, right? Let's get it back in the air. Final verdict. As you can tell, this mod needs a lot of work. Fortunately, of course, all my companions are tagged as essential, so none of them should have gotten killed by this glitchy flight. I've also found, maybe it's because of the scripting, that this thing actually flies better off camera than it does when I'm running fraps. So maybe the CPU cycles are kind of, this thing's kind of CPU intensive. Look at those pretty northern lights as the ship gets back up in the air. Oh, there they are. Look at that. Guy's reading a book on top of the crow's nest. Stop. Ah! I wonder what happens if you... Okay, the ship is stopped. Where'd everybody end up? And we've got a hostile in the area, according to the radar. We have to cast candlelight, or mage light. Where's Mage Light? We have to cast Mage Light to see what's going on here. Let's just look up. Because it's nighttime. Oh, there he is. Let's light him up. Yep. So we got one person on top of the rafters. What about the people that were back here? Nowhere to be found. They must be down on the ground. Well, there's obviously a way to fix this. Fast travel, just like we did last time. Fast travel to the Whiterun stables. Unless I just glitch them out somewhere in the middle of the earth somewhere. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're at the stables. Oh, crap. Oh, wait, there's Serana. Good. So she's all set. But I think there's the ship. Shoot. What's this? Someone sleeping? Nope, that's a dog that got attacked by a vampire. Back aboard the ship. I think, sadly, I'm going to have to copy my save game from before I installed the mod back over here. Because I had to try going somewhere I wasn't supposed to go, right? Okay, let's see. I think my last quick save, though, was during the day. That's how I'm going to save my companions. Load the quick save all the way back at sunset. And get all my companions back. And fix the AI so they will try to follow me. Or just plain get them off this darn ship and never use the airship mod ever again. So, final verdict, obviously, for the Dwemer Skyship, as if this thing hasn't gotten long enough as it is, this video thingy, whatever you want to call it. It does need a ton of work, but if you want a flyable airship in Skyrim, it does exist. As soon as my save game loads back up here, I'm going to get everybody back in follow mode and put them back on the ground where they belong. Start playing the Jeopardy music. What is with the load time on this game anyways? Or maybe it's because I've got so many bazillions of mods. Okay. Okay, the game's back. We're back. Everybody.
You heading out? Let's get going.
Follow. Jump. The spacebar even work.
Let's get going.
You know, it would be a lot easier if this mod can get, like, the ship mod in Games Pass.
Footsteps.
What now?
Yeah, so now come with me. Put everyone in follow
I
mode.
knew you'd miss me.
Okay, here's what this mod needs. First, a way to climb up into a crow's nest would be cool. But what should be here, in this area right here, is a door to an interior, where I can put all my companions and not have to worry about them getting stuck, lost, etc. Maybe only have one of them aboard on the deck. And of course, collision detection, or at least world collision detection, so you can't send the ship underground and take your companions with it. So, let's just hope that between the future mod developments of mods like this, as well as the upcoming DLC, which introduces official dragon mounts as flying mounts into the game, let's just hope that modders have more and better resources for ambitious projects like this at some point in the future, because Skyrim is definitely a game worth modding the living daylights out of. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by, and game on! There, back on the ground at the Dovahkiin retreat, where everybody should stay. See you next time, folks.